Today I'm going to show you how to do a potato sack wrap on my baby doll here. What I have here, I have two base layers that are about 2 meters long and about 30 centimeters wide. I have my cheesecloth wrap, which is about 40 centimeters wide and about 2 to 30 centimeters long. And we're not gonna need this one, so I'm going to take it away. So with a potato sack, the plan is to have baby fully contained. Babies love being wrapped as the heat and comfort imitates being in mama's womb. So they really love it. So if you have a fussy baby, that's your way to go. So first I'm going to do my base layer because we do want to contain a baby before we can move on to decorative layers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my base layer. So my base layer is a mixed material between a jersey and cotton, so it's nice and stretchy, but yet still thick enough to contain even older babies. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the base layer under the baby, make it nice and tidy. If you have time, I know sometimes when you work with babies, you just want to get done with it and fix it later, which is all right to you. So I'm gonna bring my base layer just under baby's shoulder. We don't want the bulkiness on the shoulder with the base wrap yet, because we're gonna keep adding the layers after to protect baby's neck. So for the base layer, you just want to do it under the shoulder. So I'm gonna keep about enough to bring this over the baby and tuck it under, okay? And the other side, keep it loose. Okay, don't worry about the legs at this point. We're gonna start with crossing baby's arms over the chest. So I'm using baby doll, which has a bit shorter arms than the real baby. So with the real baby, you should be able to crisscross it over one top on the other over the chest. And at the same time, what I want you to do is I want you to keep baby's elbows, baby's arms beside the body and only cross the palms across the chest, because we don't want baby's arms on top of the belly. We could wrap them too tightly in this case and cut their circulation, so make sure you always try to contain baby's arms beside their body and only cross their arms. Okay, so then we're gonna take this part and we're gonna just bring it over, just the same. If you watch my egg wrap video, same process, and this will contain baby's arms. Okay, and then we want to secure it, so we're gonna bring this long part over and under like this. Okay, my wrap got stuck. so the point of potato sack wrap is that baby is nice and round, and how we want to do is how we do this is we want to make nice bubble around baby's arms and shoulders and elbows. And then with the second layer wrap, we're gonna move on to legs and make a nice round bubble over there as well. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat the process and do this same thing 2 more times. So of course, the amount of times you go around should depend on how long is your wrap. So as I'm doing this, this third layer, you do want to bring on baby's shoulder so that we can create nice support for baby's neck. So don't be afraid to go with third and ongoing layers around their necks. Okay, just keep bringing around and around. As you will be adding layers, you will notice that our baby's arms are starting to disappear a little bit, which is all right. We only want the edges of the fingers sticking out. You don't want the whole palm or arms sticking out. So kind of like this. Okay, now when we have just a little bit of wrap left, I want to secure those legs as well. So you're gonna grab the legs, crisscross them high over their chest. So ideally, with real baby, you would want their legs here. However, because I'm working with a doll, my doll is not as flexible. I'll just go lower just for the purpose of showing you the wrap. But don't be afraid to bring baby's legs higher on their tummy when wrapping them. Okay, so like I'm gonna crisscross it, and then I do want to bring this across over here. Keep holding baby's legs so that you keep them in place, and wrap nice and tightly, and bring this wrap over the shoulders to kind of lock in the legs. Okay, and bring this one like this. I like to tuck it up here. Perfect, so we have our base layer. Now we're gonna add another layer, same wrap as I had down here. So now what I want to do, so I can see my baby is already nice and round. So I'm gonna take this layer. Ooh. Sorry about that. And I'm just gonna slide it under the baby's bum. Up until about mid-shoulder. And then I'm gonna bring this one just across legs. And tuck it over the legs, grab this part, bring it over here, over the shoulder. So just remember, we're trying to create support for baby's neck, so we're building the bulkiness around baby's neck. Okay, I'm gonna repeat on this side. So now if we keep looking at our bundle, we have nice shape here, but we don't have enough roundness up here. So we're gonna keep building on our shoulder area. I'm just gonna go down again. So basically, first base layer is very important, but then all the others just kind of try to keep the shape and wrap where you feel needed. Okay. Because I'm going to add a decorative layer as well, you can tuck this in wherever it feels good. But with our last layer, we want to make it nice and tidy. Okay, I have pretty round bundle right now, so I'm gonna add my cheesecloth decorative layer. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to bring my cheesecloth layer on half. My wraps keep getting stuck. And I'm going to bring it just under the baby's neck. Okay, so I like to do a crisscross a potato sack. If you prefer any other pattern, go for it. But yeah, so place the wrap under baby's neck. And then you want to start with first layer. Just bring over the shoulder, baby's arm. So don't worry about the fingers. We can always fix them later on. And then I'm gonna repeat the same thing on this side. Tuck it under. So when you're crisscrossing, always try to crisscross the same way. So you always keep this side underneath this side. So it just makes a nicer pattern. And then we're repeating this until we have no more wrap left. And when I usually get to the end, I would just go back and tie it here. And here we go, our potato sack wrap.